Happy Saturday morning, everybody. As you can see, baby boy's out here to take part in the Saturday yard sale haul. In fact, he's sitting on my Uncle Wiggly little vintage storybooks. He'll probably move in a minute. You can put a piece of paper down and he's going to sit on it, a notebook. I don't know why cats do that, but somebody said that if you would take tape and tape a square in the floor that they would sit in that, and I believe it. So let's get started with our haul. As you can see, John's got a clamp on this. He's already glued this fancy corner whatnot stand. None of the detail is broke on it. It just needs to be glued in a few places. And as you can see, he's already got it glued. I paid $10 for that. And that was actually at an unadvertised neighborhood sale. And that's where I bought the majority of the things here. So that was $10. At another sale, I got this old lantern because, you know, I like hanging these in the trees or up under the summer room, and somebody actually had electrified this and she said it works. It was $2. It's nice and rusty, and I thought for outside for $2, like I said, I doubt if I'll use it electrified. I just don't know. Baby boy moved. Let me show you Piggly Wiggly while he moved. These two wonderful old Piggly Wiggly storybooks. See if you can see that. Copyright 1943. The American Creighton Company. Uncle Wiggly and the Paper Boat. They're not in great shape, but the colors on the front and all are still really pretty. And I thought they'd be super cute to put out at Easter time when I put out a lot of my vintage Easter bunnies. This one is Uncle Wiggly and the Red Monkey, and it's copyrighted 1943 also. So that was 20 cents right there. And actually, just like yesterday, the fella gave me the 50 cent. She told me, she says, I don't need your 20 cents. So those were free, actually. So John got he's always getting these little tire pressure gauges if they're cheap. That was 50 cents. Then got this Hall teapot. It was $2, and it actually had the tea strainer still in it. And it is a vintage Hall. This set here, this is actually made in England. And you can see that was only $1 for the set. Up here, this little, you can tell it never had a top on it, so I'm not sure whether it was a creamer or a teapot that they just, took to the table. It's also Hall, which is vintage. That was $1. This vintage Grace Livingston Hill book, The White Flower, was $1, and it's in wonderful shape. And I actually used to read those when I was like, I don't know, 18 or 20. Let me see if I can see what the copyright is on this. But I used to read her books. They're always very inspirational. 1927. I didn't realize they were quite that old, but it's a beautiful book. Then got these adorable set of 2 napkin rings. It was $1 for both. I thought they were so cute, and 2's all I needed since it's just me and John. Got this red handle potato masher. That was $1. Got this old frog. He was 50 cents. And you know how witches always have frogs with them, or toads. Well, I'm going to take him and I'm going to put some moss in his mouth and probably put a candle in it and put him with some of my witches for Halloween. I thought that would be cute. And he's unmarked, but he definitely is vintage. And this little pitcher, even though it's got a chip on it, and I hate that it has a chip, this Watts apple, that little size is the one that has always been so hard to find. Back years ago, we collected this, and of course I sold it now, I regret it. But we never were able to get the small size because they were always way too high. So she had $1 on it, and chip and all, I took it, because if it's up on a shelf when I do summer decor with the apples, you'll never notice it. Then this is a whole box of all kinds of needle books. It's a bunch of them. And then this is an N&W Railroad whistle stop. I'm presuming that's a stir stick. And it's for Hotel Roanoke. And it's, I can't read that. Anyway, Hotel Roanoke is an icon in our area, and so was the N&W Railroad. So that whole box of stuff had make an offer, and there's also a railroad spike in it. So I said, well, how about $2? She said, that's fine. So I got all that for $2. Then y'all know I collect a lot of the Whiting Davis purses, and I've never seen one like this. It had the little gold drawstring handle. I don't know whether this was a change purse or for the lady to put her little lipstick in, and it's in its original box, and that was only $5. And for you all that collect old vintage purses, y'all know that Whiting Davis is really a famous name, and their products command great prices. So I was happy to pay $5, especially for one I don't have. Then got these blue Willow cups. They're made in England. Those were 50 cents a piece, and those are the older ones. These, I think, may be newer blue Willow, but they were 50 cents a piece, but they do say made in England on the back, and I got 3 of those. So that is all of, oh, I forgot to tell you, the tier tray was $1. And I can't ever pass those up for that. So this was all of our yard sale haul, but once again, we're really happy that we were able to find a few things. Then we stopped and had breakfast at our little local restaurant that's real close to us, so it's been a good morning. So make sure you go and check out the Harvest Hop. It went live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you check everybody out, and I hope you find a lot of inspiration on it. So love and blessings from me and John and baby boy. Till the next time, thanks so much. Bye-bye.